Robin. It is Wednesday, October 21st, 2015, and you did not make a video last week. But I understand because you have been prepping furiously to be at Nightmare Nights convention in Dallas, and I'm super excited to get to go and be a panelist on 2 different panels this year. That's incredible. I can't wait to see all the videos and pictures, so I will forgive you for the lack of video last week, even though I really wanted one. But like I said, it is Wednesday, October 21st, 2015, and it is officially the future! In case you are not up to date on nerd news, Wednesday, October 21st, 2015 is the day that Marty McFly and Doc Brown traveled to in the movie Back to the Future. So in case you've been living under a rock and haven't seen that movie, what is your problem? But when they get to the future, there's all these new inventions and there's all these crazy new things that people are kind of complaining about because, we don't have them now. It's 2015 and there are no rocket shoes or flying cars or, hoverboards. But what I do think is super amazing is that we are kind of living in the future, just maybe not the one we think of when we watch the movie. And it's crazy to see how many technological and even artistic advances have come from inspiration based off of nerd culture. Like Star Trek. Can I talk about Star Trek for a minute? The amount of science that was in Star Trek that we now have today is really crazy, just the amount of inspiration. We now have cell phones with communicators. We are working on building more advanced technology for space travel. Like, they just found water on Mars and possible life. OMG, NASA is just basically a baby Starfleet. Still haven't gotten the whole, beaming people places worked out yet, but we're working on it. And then just medical technology has grown exponentially in several years. There's people that build, life-size Iron Man, functioning Iron Man suits just for cosplay. It's crazy to think how much technology has evolved that we can now take really cool things that were just dreams, that were just, crazy science fiction mumbo-jumbo and make them reality. Contrary to some people's understanding, we do have hoverboards in 2015. Now, they're not like hoverboards like we think of them. The company that's working on building them is building hoverboards to stop earthquakes. Not stop the actual shaking, but stop the damage done by earthquakes. It's amazing. They could basically take a skyscraper, a building, and put it on a hoverboard, and it would resist the shock of the motion so we wouldn't die in an earthquake. And that's just crazy to me to think about, considering I live on a really big earthquake fault. That's very important to me at the moment because earthquakes are terrifying. But it's just crazy. We have genetic modification. We're one step away from having the X-Men, which is a little bit scary and a little bit awesome. There's technology that 60s Adam West Batman could only dream about that we have today. My cell phone has more computer power than, any of the computers in the past. I have access to information, in my pocket at all times. It's just incredible, and I think that's why, science fiction is such an important genre, because it seems crazy right now and it seems so far-fetched, it may not be. And I think it's really great for future scientists and future awesome inventors to see those movies and to see, that it is possible. You just have to work at it and you have to figure things out. Nothing's impossible forever. It's just impossible right now. So that's what I think of today being the future. Happy future. I hope you have an awesome time at your convention. I can't wait to see pictures and video and all that sort of stuff. I hope you have a great time. Robin, my question for you for this week is, what piece of science fiction technology did you wish were real? And it can be portals, it can be Mario pipes, it can be lightsabers. So tell me your favorite piece of science fiction technology and why you think it should be in the real world and what we could use it for. All right, Robin. Hope you have an awesome time at the convention. I'll see you next week.